Every day, I wonder how we'll find it comfortable to go on national TV and cast aspersions on our people, on our state, and make it look like everybody in River State is an animal, is a beast. So I would love us to have a conversation about moving forward by addressing those issues that deal with the core of our basic existence. Why do we hate so much? Why do you have a conversation with somebody with a mindset? Oh, by the time he's wearing black, his heart must be dark. So I'm going to fight him. By the time he's from River Southeast, if I'm not mistaken. I don't like somebody from River Southeast. So when I'm talking to you, I'm seeing that person I don't like. No matter what Baridam is saying, he just gets into this place and comes out from this side. So our conversations are not hinged on how to make progress, but how to pull people down in River State. We've had wonderful people who have ruled the state. Wonderful people. When you want to know the worth of the governors of River State, just look at within the neighborhood around us and find out if we have done so badly. But see, it's easier for us to have a conversation around River State by looking down on River State. For example, somebody will say, oh, look at Lagos has left us. Oh, Lagos is this. Nah, okay, fine. Fantastic. No problem. No problem. But we must set our own standards here. And the only way we can make that progress is to stop hating. Somebody has a right to agree with you differently. That I don't agree with you doesn't mean I'm talking nonsense. Look at the way we talk to our political leaders, even if most of them have not conducted themselves with dignity. It's how you address your father in public. It's how people are going to look at you. So let's begin to have a conversation about River State in a positive sense, not through, oh, this person did this. Nobody's entirely bad. Just like nobody is entirely good. So let's look at what is good and pick from the people that we say are bad.
Okay.
The first one is to ask a question or probably advice. Ask. Let's ask. Why are we afraid of peace? No normal person should be scared of peace. We act like we're scared of peace. And you and I know that for any society to move forward, there must be some, not some, that society must have as one of its pillars, peace.
True.
So that thing that's going to make you grow, why are you scared of it? I'll get to what I mean at the end of the day. The second one is, I was having a conversation with a friend earlier in the week, and then something just dropped out of his mouth, which was very profound. It was supposed to be one of those side comments you make, which is the fact that we just answer Port Harcourt boys. Maybe we no one grow come off from Port Harcourt boys. And it's a very profound statement. Because a lot of us in this state have refused to take responsibility. Responsibility that comes with age and experience. So we live in a community where people take joy in being addressed as a Port Harcourt boy, even when you're in your 60s like me. So instead of acting like a 60-year-old man, you're still acting like a boy, stuck in that Port Harcourt boy thing, which was never supposed to be a bad thing in itself. So you ask yourself, if you're a Port Harcourt boy, are you a Port Harcourt boy within the context of the likes of Engineer Victor Mazi, Chief Ken Green, there's a young man who never held public office. Sorry, not a young man because he's a lot older than me, but somebody who never, maybe I call him a young man because that's the way he related with people. Do you understand? For him, love was central in everything that he did. Most Port Harcourt people know him as Mayor, Otete Davids. Are you a Port Harcourt boy within that context? Are you a Port Harcourt boy within the context of Chief Francis Bros? People who saw Port Harcourt as something that had to be defended and protected, and by extension, River State. So it's not enough for you to call yourself a name. How does your life reflect that? Then there's the part which I think that we need to really think about seriously when we get into some of this ruffle, feel like. I'm an Ikuri man. And Ikuri people have one proverb. What saying? I'll first say it in Ikuri so that most people can relate, or Ikuri people can relate with it, and I'll make an effort, and I just hope it's going to make some sense when it's translated into English. Egelegeye Wadanne. Egelegeye Wadanne literally translated means the wrestling, when you're involved in wrestling competition, there's something that happens. If you throw the other person, the first person who starts screaming with rapper is your elder sister, the first daughter of your mother or your father. So if you don't have one, whatever you like do at that wrestling ground, it's going to just be one of those things that he just won. What am I saying? When you get into a fight, think about your history. Who's going to be there for you? If you don't have that kind of protection, then love peace. And be committed to peace. Sorry, Biden, right?
Yes, sir.
I've heard people talk about Rivers State being a Christian state.
I've heard that too.
Which is not a bad thing to do. But do we live like Christians? We don't. You see churches all over the place. And I think the hatred quotient is even more than even the love that comes from the church. Even in the Bible, we're told that one of the apostles said, and it wasn't the apostle, it was Jesus himself who said it. How can you love God that you've never seen, but hate your neighbor who was created in the image and likeness of God? How are we able to love God and still live in this town with such level of toxicity? I can't get it. So if we're able to deal with this, it puts you in a better state to deal with the political disagreement and our interpretations of the political disagreements in River State. When I was growing up,